Yes, sir. 13th round going on. I was trying to see exactly because something caught my eye in the boxing world um, right now. Let me read this one on air, though, because we got to see what's going on here. Mike Coppinger, ESPN writer, he says sources Canelo Alvarez still in talks to fight Caleb Plant on September 18th for all four 168-pound belts, with Vegas being the front runner. Mexican Independence Day weekend, about 8 weeks out. So Alvarez hopes to have a decision soon. Another option has emerged. It's Dimitri Bivol. And PBC will do a one fight deal with Canelo for a Caleb Plant on Fox pay-per-view card per sources. That's fine too. The bottom line is we need Canelo to fight Caleb Plant and have that opportunity to unify, be in a situation where he's maximizing his dollar with pay-per-view. I think a Canelo pay-per-view would be huge. Would be huge. He'd do big numbers with a Canelo pay-per-view. So I think that's the move. If it takes a one fight deal, that's fine too. But I want to see him. I don't want to see him on fighting anybody that the zone has at this point, outside of Demetrius Andrade. I don't want to see him fighting Bivol. I don't want to see him fighting any of them guys. Triple G. Nobody wants to see that. We only want to see Canelo fighting Plant, Charlo, Benavidez. And then hopefully maybe in the future, Berlanga. All right. That's all we want to see from Canelo at this point in time. We don't want to see all these other dudes. We don't want to see it. Simple as that. David's here saying nobody wants to see B-ball. You're right. Nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. It's trash. All right. The other thing about Canelo on Fox pay-per-view and just Canelo in general, I'm down for rematches. I'm down for trilogies. So if he fights a Caleb Plant, it shouldn't be a one-off. You know, let's see it again. If he fights a David Benavidez, let's see a trilogy there. Shouldn't be a one-off. I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. So there's that. Patrick says no interest in seeing him fight Andrade. I wouldn't mind seeing it. I really wouldn't mind seeing it. It's a style that he hasn't fought a lot against. So I like to see what that will look like. If he went with Charlo, obviously not a one-off. Let's be open-minded. Like I said, if he knocks him out the way he knocks out Billy Joe Saunders, maybe we don't need to see a rematch or anything like that. But let's be open-minded. Let's have some rematches. Let's have some trilogies going on here. Another thing I saw earlier was they were talking about PBC maybe looking to put Tank in the ring again in October, possibly against Jojo Diaz. I'd love to see that fight. I think Tank would beat the hell out of Jojo Diaz. I think he would beat the hell out of Jojo Diaz. I'd love to see it, though. Absolutely. 13th round with your man, Kenny Caraway.